you can take away with you. I am supported by my lovely colleagues, David and Michael. So they come at things from history the same as I do. So Michael spent time as a regulator and David spent time as a CFO, actually on the ground dealing with the same issues that you deal with. And so we're coming at the presentation tonight from those different backgrounds to give you the insight that we think will be of benefit to you in dealing with this in the future. So let's start with all the terms. The first term that we want you to get your head around is statutory trusts. Now, there's some terms that you might have heard in the past, PBA, lots of different shorthands that we like to bring in just to make things a little bit more difficult to follow it all. But statutory trusts, I'd like to understand as the overarching house. So it is the house that everything lives in. So when we talk about statutory trusts, we talk about two different types of trust accounts. We have the project trust account and the retention trust account. So everybody who has provided services to the construction industry or works in the construction industry will be familiar with what retention is. So in the past, it has been open for head contractors to be able to hold on to retentions and really, let's be honest, do whatever they like with that retention money that they're holding for the period of time until it becomes due to be released to the subcontractor. So it's really that retention amount has been able to sit in the trading account of the head contractor, and they've been able to really use that money to support whatever might be going on in their business. What we're talking about with the creation of a retention trust is really taking that money out of the trading bank account of the head contractor and putting it in a trust account. Now, what is so interesting about the word trust? Why is a trust account different to a general account? So as the owner of a law firm, I run a trust account, and I can tell you that I take a deep breath every time I make any transfers in the trust account because I know that I'm the one going to jail if something gets buggered up with the money in that trust account. I don't want to go to jail. And so the rigour that we have around, the rigour that we have around the administration of our trust account, the documentation that I want to see before I'm moving any money out of the trust account is high. And the due diligence that we have around that is really strict because the consequences are strict. And so that is how a trust account is different to your general trading account. If I have my general trading account and I want to buy myself lunch tomorrow with Michael Chesterman, we're going to talk strategy about the next event, I can use my general trading account to go to lunch with Michael. We'll invite a client along as well, and that's all fine. But if I want to go to lunch with Michael and use money out of my trust account for that, that's not going to work. And so the idea of the trust account is the money is in there for a particular purpose and can only be used for that purpose. The other one that you need to know about is a project trust account. So it's all about really the movement of money. So for a project trust account, money doesn't go into your bank account. Rather, your client pays into the project trust account. So it might sound like, so what? What's the difference between one bank account and another bank account? So as we go through the presentation,